This recipe is the recipe for the marshmallows. We're gonna be elaborating marshmallows. This is the ingredients. You're gonna do half the recipe that I did. I'm gonna tell you the ingredients soon. This two, the powdered sugar and the cornstarch, the ones that are in the bigger bowls are for the sheet pan that you're gonna put your marshmallow when you finish it. You're gonna mix equal parts, like 1 cup and 1 cup of each. You're gonna mix it well or sift it. I decided to just whisk it. And get your sheet pan with parchment paper. Put like half the mixture in there and spread it evenly, more or less. This is when you have your marshmallow mix ready. You're gonna put it there so it cools down and it sets. Okay, that you save it for later. Then you're going to hydrate the gelatin. You're gonna sprinkle it over the water, over the first amount of water, and mix it and set it aside. Mix it really well. Try to get rid of any lumps that you have. And set it aside. Now we're gonna cook the syrup. We're gonna put the sugar, the glucose or corn syrup, water, and honey. The vanilla is for later, or the flavoring that you want. You can do different flavorings. The recipe tells you different variations that you can do with the marshmallow, so you choose. I just did vanilla. Mix the ingredients and start boiling. We are going to boil it till 252 degrees Fahrenheit. So 252 degrees Fahrenheit, we're going to boil the syrup. So do like you see I'm doing. I don't mix it while it's cooking. I mix it just at the beginning and that's it. And just watch for the temperature to go up till it is 252 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, remember you have set aside your gelatin, the flavoring that goes after we mix it. We have ready our sheet pan with the mixture of cornstarch and powdered sugar for the end. So you're ready for it. Also have ready your mixer with the bowl and the whisk attachment. This process is going to take you more time than it is on the video. It's a little bit speed up, but get your mixer ready, and when it gets to 252 like now, just put the mixture on the bowl of the mixer. You see that I put the thermometer in because you have to lower it down to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. After you have it in 212 degrees Fahrenheit, you're going to melt the gelatin. Okay, make sure while you get it to 212, you melt your gelatin. And once your gelatin is melted and your mixture is in 212, you're gonna place your whisk on your mixer. You're gonna also add your gelatin melted, and you're gonna mix. I started in low, but then once it kept saying me that it wasn't going to overflow of the mixer, I put it in high speed. And you are going to mix it for about 8 minutes. Okay? Just let it go for 8 minutes. It's gonna get air like a meringue. It's gonna get air. It's gonna get fluffy. It's gonna get wider. Also, you can put color on your meringue, on your marshmallow. Sorry, after it's done. While you mix it with the flavoring, you can also add color. If you want to do a different color marshmallow. Okay, but you're gonna mix it for 8 minutes. It's gonna cool down. It's gonna be warm, and you're gonna add your flavoring then. But you have to mix it for 8 minutes. You see it getting fluffy. It's not that hot. The bowl is not that hot. And now that I see that it's 8 minutes, you lower down the mixer and add your flavoring. Remember, you can add any flavoring. I did vanilla, but you can add any flavoring you want. The same flavoring we add in the cakes, the same flavoring you can use. Here you go, there's your marshmallow. Now you're gonna get your sheet pan and you're gonna put it in the sheet pan over the mixture that we did earlier. Spread it well, and then sift the mixture over the mixture. Remember that you are gonna have half of the mixture that I have. It's gonna be smaller, your mixture. I like always to put like a paper, and then the paper is gonna like help me level my marshmallow. Then the day after, leave it to dry like 24 hours, and then the day after you can cut it up. You can use cookie cutters, like small cookie cutters for cutting the marshmallow. I just use a regular knife. The powder that you mix is gonna help you it's gonna help the marshmallow don't be too sticky. Okay, so you can use that after you cut it. You can use that powder to toss them in so they don't stick to each other, and then you just cut it. And you're gonna see the presentation. I just put them in a plate so you can see the final result. And that's the final result.